So this is the core Pilates sequence for your second trimester. We're going to start in standing, and if you bring your feet together, you're going to open up your toes and then you're going to line your heels up with your toes. That's the best chance of getting your feet hip width apart. Now from here, I want you to rock the weight forwards into your toes, press all 10 toes into the ground, backwards into your heels. Then go to the right, sides of your feet, pressing into the ground, and then to the left. And just spend some time finding all of the corners of your feet, spreading out your toes, patting them down into the ground, before you come back to rest in the middle. That's with the weight spread evenly across the soles of your feet. So the big toe joint, little toe joint in the heel, lift your toes up, rest your toes down onto the ground. Try and keep that even pressure between your toes. As you soften your knees, you bend down to the left-hand side. Bring your right arm all the way up and over. Push back up into stand, reaching with your right arm. Bring your right arm down by your side. Soft bending your knees and then reach down the right side. Bring your left arm up and over. Open up through your waist. Press back through your feet, bring it back up into stand, and we're going to alternate sides. Bend your knees, give it a shrug as you come all the way down that one side, push and lift with the other side. Breathe in there, breathe out, push to stand. Soft bend in your knees, big shrug of the shoulder as you come down to the right hand side. Follow it with the left arm reach. Breathe in, stretch it out. Breathe out, come up to stand. We're going to work a little bit further into that. Soft bend in your knees, left side, come and side bend down. Right arm comes all the way up, breathe in. Breathe out, left arm comes up to join the right arm. Breathe in, arm comes down. Breathe out, push to stand. And again, soft bend in your knees, roll down to the right. Left arm comes up and over, hold it here, breathe in. Breathe out, right arm joins the left. Breathe in, bring it back down. Breathe out, push to stand. Once more each side. Soft bend in the knees. Take the chance to open up your waist, to lift your rib cage, to find some space under there for you and for baby. Breathe out to stand. And one last one. Bending in your knees, rolling down to the right. Left hand coming all the way up and over. Pause, stretch through your fingers. Reach with the bottom hand. Bottom hand comes down. Top hand all the way back up. Check the weight is still in the middle of the feet. Reach your hands forwards. Breathe in, breathe out. Pull back through your right elbow for bow and arrow. Breathe in back to the center. Alternate sides. Breathing out, left elbow pull back. Breathing in, pull back to center. Breathe out, pull back, twist through your body, keep your pelvis pointing forwards. Breathe out, pull. Breath in, center. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Bend your elbow, pull back, reach through your fingertips. Now keep your arms straight, circle it around to the start. Opposite side, bend through your elbow, stretch through your fingertips, circle it around to the start. So the whole while, I want you twisting through the middle of your body. Try and keep your pelvis pointing forwards. The fronts of your trousers should be pointing dead ahead. And you can notice that that's working well, once more each side, by checking where the weight is in your feet. Keeping it even across both feet is your best chance of keeping this twist through the upper body. Arms come down by your side. All right, we're loose and open through the upper body. Let's take it into the lower body. We're going to take our feet really, really wide. And I want you to turn your toes and your knees open. And we're going to start with a plie. We're going to drop our bum down. We're going to breathe out, push through the ground, come back up. Breathe in, dropping the bum down. Breathing out, coming back up. So we all have slightly different hip orientation. Nice, Meg. Meg's obviously got much looser hips than me. Mine are nice and tight. So just take it wherever you can. Stopping before your body has to come too far forwards. So you have tight hips, you'll lean forwards. I want you to keep leaning back. So wherever that means, you need to stop in your depth. Breathe in, come down. Breathe out, press up. The first thing we did today was set up the weight across your feet to try and keep it even and in the center. And I want you to think about that as we go again. 2 more. come down to hold. We're gonna hold it here. You're gonna bring your palms together. Guess what? We've got a pelvic floor contraction here. So as you push your palms together, I want you to shut the doors on your pelvic floor. As you lift your pelvic floor, I want you to bring your forearms together and take your hands up. Hold and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Press up to stand. Palms back together, come all the way down. Close the doors on your pelvic floor. Breathe out, lift up, bring your forearms together. Hold it here and breathe. Hold and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Press up to stand. It's really hard. So obviously you can moderate this with the depth. If it's too much, just stay up here. If you can't quite feel your pelvic floor, you might want to come to narrower squats. And if you still can't quite feel your pelvic floor, stick with this in standing. I bet you'll get better as you go through the trimester. Keep working on it. 3, 2, 1. Press up to stand. We have 2 more. Palms together, coming down. Squeeze the heels of the hands, get the bum down. Lifting all the way up to the top of your contraction. Wrapping the knees open. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Palms together, coming down into your plie. Lifting through pelvic floor, breathing out as you go. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and stand. Well done. You've nearly finished this sequence. Lift up your right heel, but keep even weight in your legs. Come down, come up. If you push your palms together, it's like you're closing the front of your body, right? It's like you're pulling your 2 sides of your tummy together. So that helps you get that core lift. That's perfect, Meg. 50-50 weight across your 2 legs. Give me a lift as you rise up. Release, come down. Lift, come up. Relax, come down. On the next one, you're going to stay down. And we're going to do the killer burn. Right heel up and down. If this gets too much, just come up to standing here for me and give me some little calf raises in standing. Otherwise, stay down. 10 more seconds to go. 5, deeper still. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up to stand. Don't even think about it, just do the other side. Left heel up and down. Your last one. Keeping that heel lifted. In and out of the range. Trying to lift pelvic floor on the way up. Release as you come down. Give me 5 more, we hold and pulse. Knees wrapping open. Don't cheat yourself, keep the depth. 3, 2, hold it down, heel up, heel down, heel up. Keep that going. Still got your 50-50 weight, shoulders rolling back, take the tension out your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, and 1. Well done. Bring it all the way back up. Turn your toes to face the front. Roll through your shoulders and legs. Let's do a little roll down from here. Chin on your chest, rolling all the way down, slowing down your heart rate, getting some breath into the back of your lungs. Hanging your head all the way down. Reach to the floor, bend your knees if you need to. From here, you're going to bend your left knee, your right arm is going to go to the sky. Take a big breath in. Breathe out, push your legs straight, bring that right hand down. Other side, right knee bends, left arm opens up. Twist, twist, twist. Wrap it all the way back down, both legs straight. Reset your balance, lift through baby. Give me that baby hug. As you unravel, you uncurl, you come all the way back up. Restacking your vertebra, one at a time. Shoulders coming out, chest lifted, drop your arms down by your side. Good work, we're gonna make it now onto all fours. So if you bring your ball between your knees, you're gonna need that for the next sequence as we transition more to the front of the body. So squeezing your legs straight, you're gonna bring your chin down to your chest. You're going to roll all the way down to the floor. Rolling all the way down. Reaching for your toes. Curling through your body. Hanging your head down at the bottom. Shake out your head, let your arms fall away before you bend your knees. And you walk forwards onto your hands and knees. Just give me one cat stretch here to find your neutral. Hanging your head down, lifting your breastbone up, squeezing the ball, pushing everything into the floor. And then keeping that pressure against the floor, take your tailbone away, belly drops down, breastbone lifts, stretch through your throat. And now find halfway between those two extremes. Perfect, Meg. So you've got that neutral spine, tucking your chin, looking straight down, push down through that right arm. So from here, we're going to walk out the arms. On your next out breath, the left arm is going to float forwards. Breath in, come down. Breath out, right side. Breath in, come down. Alternate those sides. So what you're looking out for, because it's harder than it seems, is to just keep even weight across your two knees. Try not to rock and roll. You can play around with any cue that works best for you here. So it might be the baby hug, lifting baby towards your spine. You might prefer pelvic floor. You've got it, Meg. You're not transitioning, you're not rocking from side to side as you transition. The middle stays the same and you're just floating an arm. Once more each side before we take that into holds. When the left arm reaches forwards, I want you to swim it all the way around so it finishes by your side with your palm up towards the sky. And you can do a single arm hundreds here. Double check your ball is as squeezed as it can be. You have a little soft bend in your right elbow. Your pelvis is level. You have a tray of drinks balanced not only across your back, but across the back of your head as well. Make sure nothing is bobbing, nothing is rocking. Beat the arm back behind you like there's a little drum there and you're banging on that drum. Squeeze the ball, maintain a little hug, lift through your belly or pelvic floor. Good work, guys. Cut the bounce, press your feet down into the ground. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 3, 2, 1. Circle that arm all the way back around. Take it underneath your shoulder. You're going to finish that sequence on the other side with your right arm reaching forwards. You're going to bring your arm all the way down to your side. Palm facing up, small, tiny little beats. Ball squeezing, chest lifting, tucking your chin, looking straight down. Small little movements with the arm. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to be able to see your fingertips just above your bum there, Meg. Perfect. So the arm is pulling right back. That's going to keep your shoulders, your collarbones open. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're so nearly there. Squeeze the ball, tuck your chin. 10, 9, 8, 7. 3, 2, 1, release. From here, you're going to rise all the way up, squeezing the ball, open up your hips, roll through your wrists for me, take any tension out of your wrists. And you're going to take that just into an arm opening for a transition. Your hands are out in front of you. Your right arm is going to reach forward all the way up, spin your body round to the right, drop your arm down, reach forwards. Left side, fingertips reach, fingertips to the sky, all the way open and forwards. And again, once more each side. Perfect, all the way up and to the left. And then you're going to take that lying onto your side. And for this, you're going to just need your block to start with. Keep the ball handy, because the second part, we will want that there. Lying on your side, you're going to bring the block or cushion underneath your ear. So once you're set up here, you're going to start straight away with clams. Heels squeezing, top knee rolling open. Keep checking that your waist stays off the floor. Slide that cushion under baby bump if you need it. Squeeze your heels together. And then take your hands on top of one another. So you're rolling open through the top hip. If you want to, you can pop a band around your knees. So that does two things. It makes it harder, but it also closes the chain. So when we move up, so we're ready, open book, open that top leg from the hip. It helps to keep your pelvis closed, even though you're moving just the one leg. So if you get any pelvic pain, pop a band around your knees to try the sequence here. Otherwise, stay with us. So you're going to try and keep your knee higher than your foot, your pelvis bones stacked on top of one another. And you have 3 more, making sure you don't roll backwards before we take that into circles. Last one, from the knee. You're going to draw some circles on the wall in front of you. See if you can move your hip round, lifting up, away, down and forwards. So you are still moving from your hip socket, moving in every direction, but your body stays completely still. Ready? Change direction. Take that leg down, back, up and around. So you really start to feel the butt, hey?
Really feel it.
And the rest of your body is also working. Although you're lying down, you are holding your posture. If I was just to film the rest of your body, I shouldn't be able to tell you're moving your leg. Just give me 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Now from here, you're going to take the ball between your feet and you're going to bring your legs down a little bit lower. So about 45, 30 degrees in your hips. So your feet are in line with your bottom. From here now, you're going to open up your top knee and you're going to open up your top hands. So they're both pointing up at the sky. And then you're going to bring it back down. You're squeezing through the glutes, you're opening through your chest, you're going to roll open, you're going to come back down. So this one's a really great one if you have been getting any pelvic pain, or just to keep it at bay, because you're working your inside thigh by squeezing the ball and the glutes into your clam at the same time. So you're working on both the inside, the outside, the front and the back of the pelvis. The 2 shoulders stay stacked. You have 2 more and a 10-second hold, so I know it burns, but you're nearly there. Open up, hold it here, squeeze the ball between your heels, hold and breathe. Your fingers pointing up, your pelvis should be level, 2 bums stacked on top of one another. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Then you're going to take the ball now in between your knees and your legs right back in somewhere between those 2 positions. Now you want to keep your knees on top of one another, so you come into arm opening. Reach that top hand forwards, reach it up towards the sky as you twist and open up, reach that arm back behind you. Circle your arm down away from your shoulder, bring your 2 hands together. Glance down every now and again that your knees stay stacked, so this twist comes from the mid back. So as we open up, we create space for baby, we open up the chest. These types of twists are so good through pregnancy. We don't want to close down and twist back the other way too much, restricting baby and closing down the space in the abdomen. But this one creates more space. It loosens off the lower back, rolls your shoulder back behind you, resets your posture. It feels so good.
Baby's kicking away, so obviously she's got space now.
Totally happy. All that space you've made for yourself. She's like, yeah, great, thanks, Mom. And we have 2 more. Enjoy it. Take it to wherever you want to. You can even hang out here with your arm down on the floor if it reaches. And you can just enjoy a few breaths there, or keep circling around. One last one. And around. So keep the ball between your knees, use your hands to help you sit up, and we're going to use that block again. We're going to come and sit on the block. This bit is what you need your band for. So you're going to start with the band around your feet. It's going to give you a little bit of support into this roll up. So you're going to pull on the band, and as you pull on the band, that's going to help you rock forwards onto your sit bones. So often we might start a little bit slouched. So if you start with a little bit of tension, your first job is to make your spine as long as possible, having those arms straight, Meg. Get right up onto your sit bones, perfect. And you just pinch your shoulder blades behind you a little touch. And then from here, you're going to scoop off your tailbone, roll back like you're falling off the back of the block. And then you're going to pull on the band, elbows by your waist, pull yourself back up into high sitting. Arms forwards, tuck under, go back, slouch, and pull forwards, come up, perfect. So you try and get a little bit of space, movement through the spine, tight on the tummy, open through the tummy. So you slouch down into your bad posture, roll up, elbows back, great posture. And again, back down, and back up. Keeping as much tension on the band as you need. Squeeze the ball to help the lower belly lift. And we are going to hold the next one. Right up onto the sit bones, release the arms. Left arm only now, row round, look over that shoulder, drop the gaze down towards that left elbow, breathe in, release. Breathe out right side, pull, look over the right shoulder, breathe in, release. And you want to work on those lower back muscles to get right up onto your sit bones. So you're working into the base of your spine, there you go, perfect. Get right up onto your sit bones, and that's going to help you stack your ribs over the top of your pelvis. Keeping your palm towards your face. Longest neck yet, like your head is full of helium and it's floating up towards the sky. Use your out breath to twist, in breath down. 4 more. Last 2. And 1. And release. Take the band away, roll the ball down to your ankle bones and point your toes. From here now, you're just going to work at your waist a little bit. Point your toes, ball squeeze, stay on your sit bones, and then you're going to press down into the left hand, bend your elbow, bring your right arm up and over, just as far as you can. Press all the way back up, bring the right hand down, bend the right elbow, work through your ribs, open up the top side, squeeze the right side, all the way back up. And again, you're trying to just lift your rib cage up and off of your pelvis. Lifting out. And one last time, try and keep even weight across your 2 bum cheeks, your side bending from a point somewhere above there. And then come and make your way onto the opposite side. So neatly ball handy, band off to one side. You're going to bring your block down and use your hands to help you lie down. Bring your legs together so you're not rolling too much through your pelvis. And when you are on your side, you want your hips and knees bent to 90. Don't forget your little baby cushion if baby needs a little lift now. And make sure your feet are in line with your knees, tailbone out. Lift through your waist and give me a few of those little clams to start. Breathing out to twist open into close. Dropping the shoulder down away from the ear. Ribs are in. Maybe even taking the top hands up towards the sky. Breathe out to twist open, breathe in and close. And then from there, we're going to take that into open book. So the leg lifts off the bottom leg and close. So this can feel very different one side compared to the other. So remember, you can use the band to just close down your movement if that feels good for you. And always lead with your knee. The pressure between yourself and the mat should stay the same all the way. Try not to rock and roll. Your bottom side is your stabilizing side. Now it's starting to burn, we're ready for the worst one. Lift that leg up and start to draw some circles. It's like you've got a pencil strapped to your thigh and you're drawing some circles on the wall in front of you. Keep the waist lifted. Check with your hand, you're waving at no one. Relax your toes. Breathe in for half a circle, out for half a circle. Take it round the other way. Keep your body as still as possible. I can feel it wanting to help out. I'm just going to try and wrap those tummy muscles around the waist. Keep your corset on so the rest of your body is still. Last 2. Last 1. And release. Bring it down. Okay, so now you need your ball, your legs back behind you, and the ball. Whoops. Did I just pinch yours? Yeah. Okay, ball between your heels. Sorry, Meg. Arms are out in front of you. You're going to squeeze the ball between your heels and you're going to roll open your top knee. And then you're going to close your top knee. And your arms are out in front of you. We're going to take this into a big arm opening. So you're going to reach forwards, you're going to bring it all the way up.
This would also be a really good one to do postpartum as well, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And we did a really similar one in standing, so even if you can't quite get down to the mat as easily, you can do this in standing or in kneeling too. All right, so now we're going to finish off with our last sequence in kneeling. So ball away, use your hands to help you come up. Pressing through your knees, you're going to use your band again. Your left leg is going to step up and forwards, and the band is going to go around your shin. We're going to do a little set of hundreds on each side. So to begin with, I want a little bit of tension in the bands, and give me some shoulder shrugs up towards your ears, down your back. You're going to use the tension on that band just to help you pull your shoulders back. So it's all well and good stretching the front, but what's going to hold it in its new position? And we're waking up the muscles to hold it here. The next time it comes up, back and down, we're going to hold it for small little hundreds pulses. Keeping the chest lifted. Give me your favourite core cue. Is it a pelvic floor? Is it a baby hug? You're going to keep those muscles on to stop you from bouncing. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Change legs. That leg's going to step back, the other leg is going to step forwards. Bands around the shin. And you're going to give me some shoulder shrugs here. Up, back and down. Pull as much tension on that band as you can. So you're using that resistance to get the shoulder blades back behind you, heart opening, look up, release your neck. And then on the last one, you're going to pull it back and down, and that's where we start to pulse. Pelvis is square, front knee wrapped open. Let your head float up towards the sky as if it's full of helium, floating away up towards the ceiling. Cut the bounce everywhere else, it's just in the arms. Feel that hug and that lift through the center of your body. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. You're going to take that now onto your hands and knees. You're going to slide your left leg out just to 45 degrees, and your left arm is going to open to follow. That whole open twist. Breathe in. Breathe out to the mat so we don't close down that twist too far. Breathe in, open, same side. Breathe out, close. Other side. Right leg steps open, just 45 degrees. Big breath in to open the heart, stretch the chest. Breathe out, close that twist just to neutral. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, down. Slide your leg back in underneath you. Sitting your bum down onto your heels, slide your hands up your thighs. Unravel, straightening up your spine. Shoulder blades coming back, chest open, head floats up towards the ceiling. Good work. That was your core Pilates class for your second trimester.